We begin with exclusive images from Live Copter 3. This is in El Dorado County today as crews work to stop a fast-moving fire that triggered evacuation orders. Thank you for joining us here at 10. I'm Andrea Flores.
And I'm Curtis Meng. Called the Bonanza Fire. It's no longer spreading tonight, although some evacuation orders remain in place. Now you can see they extend from about Chablis Drive to the west to Highway 49 in the east. This is good news for the area because during our earlier newscast, that evacuation zone was much bigger. CAL FIRE says this fire has now blackened more than 180 acres.
Crews are still working to gain full containment on the fire that started around 2:30 this afternoon. Live Copter 3 flying overhead in our 4 o'clock newscast, and you can see the flames coming dangerously close to these structures here as crews work to get it under control.
Then about an hour later, we watched it burn through grass and manzanita brush. CAL FIRE dropping retardant to create fire lines to save structures and slow the spread. And in that hour, it also expanded the evacuation orders.
And here's a look at the fire around 6:30 tonight. Crews continuing to make airdrops, and Live Copter 3 getting a good look at the burned ground there. You can see about 7, the fire was a lot calmer. CAL FIRE saying around 7:30 they had stopped forward progress. So we have live team coverage right now. Our weather team is tracking the conditions, but first we want to get out live to KCRA 3's Peyton Headley. So Peyton, you were the first reporter there on the ground. We saw really the ground view of those retardant drops overhead. So how are things looking right now?
Yeah, it was a pretty chaotic scene when we first got here around 5 o'clock this afternoon. We saw big flames in the canyon and a few dozen aircraft overhead making a lot of those water and retardant drops. Of course, it has since settled down as forward progress has stopped on this fire. So we're at the command center here. This is off of Goldorado Trail near Lord's Way. And we talked to a battalion chief a little bit earlier this evening. He said crews will remain here through the evening and through the night, strengthening their containment line, mopping up and making sure that no spot fires pop up tonight. But this is what it looked like when we got here just before 5 o'clock this afternoon. This video was shot near Kingvale Road. You can see the flames burning in the canyon and getting really close to some homes there. We know that the terrain, specifically how dense and steep it is, made this a tough fire to fight. CAL FIRE says it all started in the heat of the day in a remote area at the top of a canyon. Still unclear right now how exactly it started, but we know it spread through a wrecker yard and burned multiple vehicles there. From that point, it burned down into the canyon, and parts that CAL FIRE says were rather inaccessible. They had some trouble getting ground crews in there, but teams in the air arrived quickly and helped to slow down the flames. Meanwhile, dozers were opening up paths for crews on the ground. We spoke with a man whose property butts right up against the canyon. He says when he heard about the fire, he rushed home and got in his excavator and made his defensible space bigger.
We actually had a lot of area cleared already, and that's the whole property down there we cleared before this even happened. So I'm glad we did, or it probably would have been, just all burnt instead of a little bit burnt.
The wind wasn't the big factor in this one. It was the topography and the fuel. It's fire season now, and the brush showed us that it's ready to burn, and we're definitely there.
And as for response on this fire, we know there are about 250 firefighters involved, 12 tankers, and at least half a dozen helicopters in the air dropping water and retardant on this fire for hours to get it under control. Live in El Dorado County, Peyton Headley, KCRA 3 News.
So Peyton, we know that some cars burned in that fire. What do we know about any structures?
Yeah, well, when we talked to the battalion chief a little bit earlier this evening, he said they were still assessing the damage, but to their knowledge, they say they didn't know about any structures that were burned in this fire, that were destroyed rather. They did say they had some with minimal damage. We also know there were some PG&E power poles that had some damage, and the crews are working to get the lights back on tonight.
Yeah, we saw some incredible work going on live during our newscast of them saving those homes. Got very close to some homes, but they did a great job. All right, thank you. We continue our team coverage now with KCRA 3's Catalina Estrada, who spoke with some of the homeowners forced to evacuate. Catalina.
Yeah, we just ran into one man who actually stayed behind, but you guys were just talking about how those flames came dangerously close to some of the homes. Right here, we can actually show you, you can see on the ground, what you see is the burnt vegetation right over on this side. You can just see the difference between where they were able to stop these flames. And then it came up to here, this fence right over here, and it's kind of dark out, but in the day you can actually see how it kind of contoured around this home, and you can see fire crews are still out here 7 hours after this fire first was reported. They're still out here making sure that they're putting out all of those spots and still fully containing this fire over here. We do have video from earlier today as we were walking around the neighborhood. We actually saw a large plume of black smoke. When we got there, we saw it was a vehicle fully engulfed in flames. There was some tires that were also burning, and fire crews told us they were actually able to stop that fire from spreading to the other dry vegetation that was around that area. We were driving around and really didn't see much residents, but we found one who said that he decided to stay behind to save his property. Take a listen.
And by the time I got here, it came down the ridge. So I drove down and talked to a couple neighbors down there and told them that it was probably going to come around and we needed to get out. That's the only way out. And it was burning high. So how they stopped it from getting Leslie's house, I do not know. But yeah, it was pretty gnarly right there, and I was ready to leave.
And they're just really thankful that really they didn't see any property damage to any of the homes here on Bumper Road and Wind Road. Now, this is a very different scene from what we saw earlier today. We saw those helicopters and those tankers doing those retardant and water drops in the last hour. That stopped, and now we just have crews out here on the ground still working, and they do expect to be out here for a couple of hours. But like I mentioned, as we drove around this neighborhood, we did not see any property damage, which is good news. Live in El Dorado County, Carolina Estrada, KCRA 3 News. Back to you guys.
And as you mentioned, Carolina, a lot of people seem to really listen to those evacuation warnings and orders in that neighborhood. So now we want to get to meteorologist Heather Waldman, who is tracking the conditions right now. Again, this was a terrain-driven fire, so the wind's not really a factor in this, right?
They weren't, and winds are still light this evening, which is good news for those crews doing their cleanup work and working to shore up those containment lines. But I want to show you the satellite picture from earlier today. Of course, that smoke went straight up into the air, and then the winds at about 10,000 feet fanned that smoke across southern and western El Dorado County into Amador County, and you probably saw the smoke into eastern Sacramento County as well. Fortunately, it doesn't look like much of that smoke was able to settle in close to the ground. The fire was more or less out, or at least under better control a couple of hours ago, so the smoke has had time to disperse. Not seeing any of those areas show up where there may be some unhealthy air, but keep in mind, if you do smell that faint hint of smoke even early tomorrow morning in those areas, just keep in mind that that could be some lingering smoke from today's wildfire. Maybe not the best idea to go for that morning run. Just wait it out a little bit, let the air improve a bit.